staring at a screen of gray, watching every color fade away. You're a whisper in a hurricane, a shadow dancing on the window pane. I built a bridge out of hollow wires, but I'm just fueling all the quiet fires. Every message is a stone I throw into a canyon where the cold winds blow. The map is blank where we used to stand, sifting through the glass and shifting sand. I'm calling out to a silent sky, but the clouds don't ever give a clear reply. Just a hollow hum in the midnight air, a ghost of a feeling that was never there. We're falling into the white zone now, searching for a way, but we don't know how. The frequency is dead, the line is torn, just a cold vibration since the day was born. No echo coming back, no light to see, lost in the space between you and me. Yeah, we're lost in the white zone tonight. Disconnect the heart, cut the cord. I can't feel the spark anymore. Was it even real, or just a trick of the steel? We're falling into the white zone now, searching for a way, but we don't know how. The frequency is dead, the line is torn, just a cold vibration since the day was born. No echo coming back, no light to see, lost in the space between you and me. Yeah, we're lost in the white zone tonight. White zone, total silence, system offline. second fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. Low and steady through the night, barely there but still inside. Every signal starts to break with every move I try to make. Just a flicker in the airwaves now. I don't even ask you how. You still find your way to me in a broken frequency. There's a rhythm I can't hold, soft and distant, turning cold. Every line I try to trace leads me back to empty space. Just a flicker in the airwaves still, moving slow against my will. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I let it drift away, would it come back just the same? Or just fade into the noise, like a half-forgotten voice? Just a flicker in the airwaves tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every piece I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, a flicker in the airwaves tonight. Airwaves. I'm building towers made of steam in the corners of a dream. Every brick is light as air, vanishing while I'm standing there. Gray and silver, street by street, can feel the structure sway, dissolving into shades of day. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. There's a staircase in the smoke, words I wish I never spoke. Every step is fading fast, like a shadow from the past. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. If the morning sun should break, what is left for me to take? Or will the city just subside with all the secrets left inside? Made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. Tonight, fading walls into the gray, building nothing. In a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Stands in walls of glass, watching all the seasons pass. I see the world in fractured lines, like broken stars and ancient signs. I reach out to the frozen air, but there is no one standing there. Just my reflection, pale and deep, a promise that I couldn't keep. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. Of empty light, between the morning and the night. place I used to know. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. If the glass should finally break, how much more can one heart take? Would I fall or would I fly into the cold and open sky? Until I'm finally alone. Walking through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face in the LED, a ghost within the circuitry, but the voltage is dropping low to a place I can't follow. Capture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air. I reach out, but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream. A silent cry, a frozen scream. It's an electromagnetic field tonight. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. If I cut the power, if I lose the line, would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. Field tonight. The field is gone. I keep sending out your name, but it never sounds the same. Just an echo coming back from a love I couldn't track. Every word I let it go comes back softer than I know. Like a voice that lost its way, somewhere drifting far away. No reply tonight again, just the silence of back then. Every word I try to send never finds you in the end. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through. Even if it's not from you. No reply tonight somehow. it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say never made it anyway? Tonight again, just the echo of back then. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, no reply tonight again. No reply. Every channel sounds the same, calling out a different name, but I only hear your voice through the noise I never chose. Signal drifting in and out, like a truth I can't figure out. Every word begins to fall, like it never meant at all. Empty channel in my heart tonight, playing echoes of your light. Every sound just leads me through back to something close to you. I keep turning through the air, trying just to find you there. But the closer that I get, the more I seem to forget. Empty channel in my heart somehow, still I hear it even now. Every tone I try to hold fades away before it's told. piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, empty channel in my heart tonight. Channel fade. This might be the final line of a voice I can't rewind. Every word begins to fall like it never meant at all. Fading slowly through the air, like you're somewhere, never there. Every note just drifts away into something I can't stay. Every sound I'm holding to slips away from me and you. There's a quiet settling in, like I know where this has been. Every piece I try to keep finds a place where it can sleep. Last song on the frequency, somehow I can barely hear it now. Through the static, through the blue, it becomes what we once knew. Stepping out a neon maze, lost inside the digital haze. Every compass point is wrong. I've been searching for too long. The grid is breaking at the edge, standing on a silent ledge. I see the shadows of the code on this long and frozen road. The satellites are falling down over this forgotten town. I'm sending out a flare of light into the belly of the night. But the radar's blank and cold, like a story never told. It's a no coordinate tonight, beyond the reach of satellite sight. I'm a ghost in the machine, searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough coordinate tonight. If I delete the memory, would I finally be free? Or am I just a glitch in time, looking for a reason or a rhyme? 0, 1, 0, none. It's enough coordinate tonight, beyond the reach of satellite sight. I'm a ghost in the machine, searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough coordinate tonight. Coordinates lost, lost in the night. Ink is bleeding on the page, like a bird inside a cage. I'm reading lines you never wrote, a heavy salt inside my throat. The letters burn, the edges curl, in the ruins of our world. I'm digging through the charcoal dust for a feeling I can trust. just the cinder of the words tonight, burnt and blinded by the light. I'm screaming in a dead tongue now, trying to remember how. Yeah, it's just the cinder of the words tonight. I find a vowel, I find a trace of the ghost behind your face, but the fire took the best of us, leaving only smoke and rust. It's just the cinder of the words somehow. I can't even hear them now. Through the ashes, through the cold, stories that will stay untold. Yeah, it's just a cinder of the words tonight. If I gather all the dust, can I build a bridge of trust? Or am I riding on the wind for the secrets that we nothing left but the ash. Signal fades at midnight slow, like a voice I used to know. Every word just drifts away with the things we couldn't say. Static whispers through the line, like you're somewhere out of time. Every second breaking through, but it never stays with you. And the signal fades I can hear you breaking through, but it never stays with you. I keep listening for a sign, something clear, something mine. But the closer that I get, the more I just forget. And the signal fades somehow, even clearer to me now. Every word I try to hold turns to something I can't control. If I let the silence stay, would it take the sound away? Or just leave me here alone with the voice I've never known? And the signal fades tonight, through the dark and through the light. Every trace I'm holding to still keeps leading back to you. Yeah, the signal fades tonight. Ooh, fades tonight. The room is flooding with a different light, not the neon, not the night. I can finally see the dust on the shelf, and the parts of me I kept to myself. The echoes used to scream so loud, like a thunderstorm inside a cloud. But the air is thin and the wind is still. I'm standing on a quiet hill. I don't go looking for your ghost no more. In the cracks fall, waiting for the glass to fall. Every face I see is mine, but none of them feel quite divine. You're a flicker in the pain, a ghost inside a frozen rain. I reach out to the cold reflection, searching for a lost connection. The hallway bends into a curve, testing every single nerve. I see a shadow in the corner, like a silent secret warner. Every step I take is wrong, in a world where we don't belong. It's a labyrinth of mirrors tonight, blinded by the artificial light. I'm chasing versions of the truth, wasted in the echoes of our youth. Yeah, it's a labyrinth of mirrors tonight. If I shatter every frame, would I find a different name, or just be cut by every shard of a heart that grew too hard? It's a labyrinth of mirrors tonight, blinded by the artificial light. I'm chasing versions of the truth, wasted in the echoes of our youth. Yeah, it's a labyrinth of mirrors tonight. Reflections fading. Who are you? Who am I? Lost in the silver. I'm caught inside a glass machine, watching ghosts upon the screen. Your frequency is shifting fast, a future built to never last. The dial is stuck, the needle bleeds, hungry for the words it needs. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, burning in a digital fire. Static walls are closing in. I don't know where you a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The city hums a lo-fi beat beneath the rain and empty streets. I hear your laughter in the white noise, just a fragment of your voice. A million bits of broken code on this long and lonely road. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. If I cut the power, if I pull the plug, would I escape this electric hug? Or am I just a ghost in your line, waiting for a sign? Just one sign. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The signal trap. Are you receiving? Are you breathing? Dry upon the page, a ghost inside a paper cage. I'm watching every sentence turn into the light of things that burn. The fire. Fireplace is breathing slow, holding secrets we used to know. Every vow begins to curl. breaking from the heart within. It's just the ashes of the letters tonight, caught within the flickering light. Every promise that I try to say is dancing on a paper grave. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. The smoke is rising to the stars, leaving only hidden scars. I see your name in charcoal black before the fire takes it back. 1,000 words I'll never say are drifting in the wind today. It's just the ashes of the letters somehow. I can't even read them now. Through the amber, through the haze, lost inside a silent blaze. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. If I gather up the dust, could I rebuild all the trust? Or am I just a fool in line for a story that was never It's just the ashes of the letters tonight, caught within the flickering light. Every piece I'm holding through still reflects a part of you. Yeah, it's just the ashes. Burning down, turning gray, letting every word just drift away. The grid is humming in my ears, counting down the wasted years. Steel and chrome against my skin, Where does the machine begin? I walk the wires, I walk the line, trading shadows for a sign. But every sensor in this town is calibrated to bring me down. The sidewalk glows a bitter green, like a world I've never seen. Data streaming through the air, but I can't find you anywhere. Just a ghost in the motherboard, a silent note, a broken chord. This city's screaming in the dark, searching for a human spark. Calculated, cold and blue, everything reminds me of you. Yeah, the circuit's breaking down tonight, lost inside the digital light. System error, can you hear? Logic failing through the fear. If I pull the master switch, will I find the glitch? Circuit's breaking down tonight, lost inside the digital light. Breaking down, alright. The circuit's gone. There's a silence in your tone, like I'm listening alone. Every word comes back unclear, like you're close but never here. Static drifting through the air, like I know you're somewhere there. Every line begins to break with every call I try to make. To hear signal fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. I can almost hear you say something slipping far away. Static, living in the sound. Every time it comes around, I can feel it pulling through. Something tied to me and you. If I stop and let it go, would it end or let me know all the things I couldn't find still are buried in the static, living in the lines tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every word I'm reaching to breaks apart before it's true. Yeah, static, living in the lines tonight. The stage is set in velvet black. There's no way to take it back. Every line I've memorized fills the space between our eyes. The curtains heavy, soaked in rain. The writing seems to hide the pain, but the ink is running off the page. In this hollow, empty cage, the lights are burning through the floor. I can't find the exit door. Acting out a different part with a cold and heavy heart. I'm a ghost inside the frame, calling out a nameless name. It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Do we kill the lights? Do we end the play? Or just wander through the gray in a story gone astray? It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's bite, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. The theater is cold, the dialogue is old, the end is never told. The glass is cold against my skin, watching where the night begins. I see a shadow in the frame, a ghost that doesn't have a name. Every surface starts to glow with the life I used to know. It's a trick of light and silvered gray, turning all the truth away. It's a silver reflection tonight, blinded by the artificial light. I'm chasing versions of the truth in the mirrors of our youth. Yeah, it's a silver reflection tonight. The hallway bends into the dark, searching for a human spark. But every image that I see is a stranger facing me. The geometry is shifting fast, built on ruins of the past. It's a silver reflection still, moving reflection tonight. If I shatter every pane, would I finally break the chain, or just be cut by every shard of a heart that grew too hard? Reflection tonight, in the silver, fading out, just a shadow in the glass. I see the world beneath my feet, where the light and shadows meet. You're a figure trapped in white, in the pale and winter light. Just a touch beneath the surface, in a world without a purpose. I can reach, but I can't break the heavy glass above the lake. It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. Every breath is turning blue, everything I thought I knew is sinking down in quiet rings to the ghosts of former things. The air is sharp, the sky is wide, neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. If the frost begins to thaw, would I find the life I saw? Or would the vision wash away in the gray of coming day? In the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep, beneath the eyes, still waiting, frozen in time. Silver clouds are hanging low, where the bitter rivers flow. I can feel the iron sky, like a heavy, dark goodbye. Every street is paved in gray, watching ghosts of yesterday. Empty windows, hollow stairs, shadows climbing up the stairs. I've been walking through the rust, turning memories into dust. No more maps to guide the way. In this town of faded